internet! Okay, so really quickly, we have two things to cover for this video. The first topic is the New York Travel Show, which I just went to for the first time. It's been going on for years, but this is the first time I went there. So thank you to Go World Travel Network for my ticket. I'm a consumer. Thank you to DK Eyewitness Travel for supplying tickets to Go Girl Travel Network to give out. And as well as my sweet swag bag and my pocket rough guide. I'm very excited. But I'll talk more about that on my blog later this week because there's so much to write about and show you, and I took tons of pictures that it won't fit in one video. Now, the second part of my video is the actual traveling part of this whole video, which we can't talk about without So let's get started on the traveling part, which would be Alishan Mountain. Well, technically, san in Chinese means mountain, so Alishan Mountain would literally be Ali Mountain. So as you may recall, earlier that day, we were at Puli, and after that, we did another 3-hour drive up to Alishan. Tons of driving happening during this trip. We stayed at the hotel called Chaoli Alishan House. And it's inside an actual national forest reserve, which is 415 square kilometers, around 257 square miles for you metric people users. You have to park your car at the parking lot outside of the reserve and then take one of their supplied shuttles to your hotel. There's a lot of hotels within the National Reserve. My mom chose the hotel that we stayed at, the Chaoli Alishan House, because it was one of the nicer ones and it just finished remodeling. And it's in the middle, it's smack dab in the middle of the reserve. As you can see from our bathroom view, A, we're right near the hiking trail, and B, definitely can't forget to pull down the shades when it's time for a bubble bath, especially during the day, because you don't want to give people a view of your nature, if you know what I'm saying. And this just in, our travel correspondent Diana from the past reports from the hotel roof at Chaoli Alishan Hotel in 2013. Take it away, Diana, 2013. They have a rooftop garden where they grow all their own herbs and spices. And if you take a look, this is their rosemary. And they also have like mint and all these other spices and herbs. And it's so fragrant and it's fresh. As you can see, the view on the roof is breathtaking. There's usually a crowd during sunset and sunrise, especially during the warmer seasons. Since we went during the wintertime and it was pretty cold, there wasn't that many people, so I was able to get that breathtaking view. Be sure to check out what time the sun will set or rise so you don't miss out. The food at the restaurant there is meh, but at the coffee shop in the lobby, I do recommend that you try some of their local Taiwanese coffee. It's going to be a little bit overpriced throughout the whole reserve because we are in the middle of the forest. All their supplies are either grown here, like on the rooftop, or they have to bring it up to the mountain. Anyways, about the Taiwanese local coffee, I'm going to take it back to Diana 2013. So I ordered the Taiwan Huisun coffee, and it's really special to me because this is the first time I've ever tried drinking a local Taiwanese coffee. Taiwan has actually been growing their own coffee beans for many years now, but because there wasn't that much of a demand for coffee here locally, they've been exporting it out to Southeast Asia. But now because of the rise of American culture and coffee shops, they're starting to brew their own coffee, the local beans, and it's much more available. I like it. Thank you, Diana. I drank a lot of Taiwanese coffee while I was there, but I discovered that their coffee is not as caffeinated as it is here in the States. How did I discover that? Well, when I got back to the States, I drank my usual mug full of coffee, which is around... Hold on. Okay. That's around this size, the size of my face. I was jittery like all day. Happy to say I have acclimated to my usual tolerance, and now I drink about 2 or 3 of these in a day now, and I'm perfectly fine. So here's to you. Cheers. And join me next time when I show the hiking trails of Alishan, and then after that we'll talk about Samun Lake, and then after that